Hi, I'm Monte Marshall. I'm a career counselor in University Career Services. Our job is to help students with anything related to the career search. We can help with anything from critiquing a resume to doing a mock interview to helping with networking, and that's a big thing when students are applying for jobs out of state, for example. It's really tough to be able to compete with students that are already living in that state. The student obviously has to get through their education and do their student teaching and get a good student-teacher evaluation. The student also needs to be collecting letters of recommendation. It's usually required that they have at least 2 and sometimes 3 letters of recommendation when they're applying for jobs, and that's something that they need to be doing early on. You want someone that can speak to you as a teacher, the kind of person that you're going to be in the classroom. And so it's always best if you have a letter of recommendation from someone who has observed you as a teacher or who knows you from the classroom and knows what kind of teacher you're going to be. A lot of times, a big mistake is students wait until too late to start preparing for and looking for jobs. They don't like the last minute scramble. And so around January or February, principals are going to be asking their teachers about the following year. Are you coming back? If not, please let me know. Be prepared in March to start applying for jobs, and then that job application process can go all the way through the summer and even right up until school starts, because there will be last-minute job openings. I recommend that students have their top 5 schools or school districts in mind and check those job pages. They usually post right on their own website. So bookmark your top 5 school district career pages and check them once a week. You should be prepared to be applying for a lot of positions. It's been said that for every 12 interviews, you can expect to have 1 offer. So don't get discouraged if you're not getting offers after every interview. That being said, don't just send out a generic application and generic resume for each one of those, especially the ones you really want. Really try to tailor your resume and make them feel like that is the job that you want. Get to know exactly what they're looking for and then speak to what they're looking for. So if they're looking for an English teacher and a volleyball coach, then let them know right up top that you have that English teaching certification, and then highlight some of your volleyball experience. You have to have more than just a strong resume. You've got to get in front of people and let them see you and get to know who you are. A principal is very hesitant to hire someone who he or she doesn't know, hasn't ever seen, or who hasn't been referred by someone else. So networking is really important. It's important that you have strong letters of reference, that you maintain good relationships with people that you have worked with in the schools through your practicum and your student teaching, and that you stay in contact with those people so that they are willing to give you a good recommendation. The other common mistake that students make is teachers and BYU students in general tend to be very humble and don't sell themselves as well as they can in an interview. And so once you get the interview, be prepared to talk about your strengths. It's good to be humble, but you also need to be willing to talk about how good you are. Because if you're not, then somebody else is going to, and they're going to get the job. Our office oversees a teacher fair in March, and the dates for that fair, well, the date for that fair is March 22nd. And prior to that, we're going to do walk-in resume critiques. You can always come get your resume critiqued anytime. Feel free to call our office, 801-422-6535. But we'll do walk-in critiques prior to the days prior to the teacher fair.